Have you ever woken up in the morning feeling like your joints are a little stiffer than they used to be? Or maybe you've noticed that climbing the stairs or even getting up from your favorite chair isn't as easy as it once was. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, our joints can start to feel the wear and tear of all those years of movement, and it's something many of us experience after 70. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be that way. In fact, there are simple, gentle stretches you can do right at home to help keep your joints flexible, reduce pain, and keep you moving with ease. In this video, we're going to walk through 5 easy stretches that are perfect for anyone over 70. These stretches are designed to be safe, effective, and something you can do without any special equipment. Whether you're dealing with a little stiffness or just want to stay ahead of joint pain, these stretches can make a big difference. And the best part? You can do them in the comfort of your own home, at your own pace. So, let's get started. The first stretch we're going to talk about is the seated hamstring stretch. This one is great for loosening up the back of your legs, which can help with mobility and reduce stiffness in your knees and hips. Here's how you do it. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Extend one leg straight out in front of you, with your heel on the ground and your toes pointing up. Keep your back straight and gently lean forward from your hips, not your waist, until you feel a gentle stretch in the back of your thigh. Hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds, then switch legs. Remember, this shouldn't hurt. If you feel any pain, ease up a bit. The goal is to feel a gentle pull, not strain. This stretch is wonderful for improving flexibility in your legs and can even help with balance over time. Now, let's move on to the next stretch. If you've ever felt tension or stiffness in your neck, especially after sitting for a while or sleeping in an awkward position, this one's for you. Sit comfortably in a chair with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting on your thighs. Slowly tilt your head to one side, bringing your ear toward your shoulder. You don't need to force it, just go as far as feels comfortable. Hold this position for about 15 to 20 seconds, then return to the center and repeat on the other side. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can gently place your hand on the side of your head and apply a little pressure, but again, don't push too hard. This stretch is fantastic for relieving tension in your neck and shoulders, which can often contribute to headaches or general discomfort. Next up is the shoulder roll stretch. This one is so simple, but it can do wonders for loosening up tight shoulders and improving your posture. Sit or stand with your arms relaxed at your sides. Slowly roll your shoulders in a circular motion, moving them up, back, down, and then forward. Do this 5 times, then reverse the direction and roll them forward, down, back, and up. As you do this, focus on keeping your movements smooth and controlled. You might even notice some of the tension in your upper back starting to melt away. This stretch is especially helpful if you spend a lot of time sitting or if you've noticed your shoulders starting to hunch forward. It's a great way to keep your upper body feeling loose and relaxed. Now that we've covered these 3 stretches, you're already well on your way to feeling more flexible and less stiff. But we're not done yet. In the next part, we'll dive into 2 more stretches that focus on your lower back and hips, areas that can often cause discomfort if they're not properly cared for. These stretches will help you maintain your mobility and keep you feeling your best, so stay with me as we continue this journey toward better joint health. Now that we've warmed up with those first 3 stretches, let's move on to the next 2, which are going to focus on your lower back and hips. These areas are so important because they're the foundation of your movement. If your lower back or hips are tight or stiff, it can affect everything from walking to bending over to even just standing comfortably. But don't worry, these stretches are gentle, effective, and perfect for keeping those areas feeling loose and pain-free. The first of these is the seated spinal twist. This stretch is wonderful for your lower back and can also help improve your overall spinal flexibility. Here's how to do it. Sit in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. Place your right hand on the back of the chair or on your left thigh, and gently twist your torso to the left, looking over your left shoulder as you do. Make sure to keep your hips facing forward. This isn't about turning your whole body, just your upper back and shoulders. Hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly return to the center and repeat on the other side. As you do this, remember to breathe deeply and relax into the stretch. You should feel a gentle release in your lower back, but if you feel any sharp pain, ease off a bit. This stretch is fantastic for relieving tension in your spine and can even help with digestion by gently massaging your internal organs. Next, let's move on to the hip flexor stretch. If you've ever felt tightness in the front of your hips, especially after sitting for a long time, this stretch is going to be a game changer for you. For this one, you'll need to stand next to a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Start by standing tall with your feet hip-width apart. Take a small step forward with your right foot, then shift your weight onto your right leg as you bend your right knee slightly. Keep your left leg straight behind you, and you should feel a stretch in the front of your left hip. Hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. If you need to, you can hold onto the chair or countertop for balance. This stretch is excellent for opening up your hips and relieving tightness that can build up from sitting or standing for long periods. Plus, it's a great way to improve your posture and keep your hips flexible. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What if I'm not very flexible? What if I can't do these stretches perfectly? Let me reassure you, this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Even if you can only move a little bit at first, that's okay. The key is to listen to your body and go at your own pace. Over time, you'll likely find that these stretches become easier and more comfortable, and you'll start to notice a real difference in how your joints feel. As we wrap up this part, I want to remind you that these stretches are just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to keeping your joints healthy. Staying active, eating a balanced diet, and staying hydrated are all important too. But by incorporating these stretches into your daily routine, you're taking a big step toward maintaining your mobility and reducing joint pain. In the next part, we'll cover the final stretch, which is all about your calves and ankles, areas that are crucial for balance and walking. We'll also talk about how to put all these stretches together into a simple routine that you can do every day. So, stay with me as we finish up this journey toward better joint health and a more active, pain-free life. Now that we've covered stretches for your legs, neck, shoulders, lower back, and hips, let's move on to the final stretch in our routine, the calf and ankle stretch. This one is especially important because your calves and ankles play a huge role in your balance and mobility. If they're tight or stiff, it can make walking or standing for long periods uncomfortable. But with this simple stretch, you can keep them feeling loose and strong. Here's how to do it. Stand facing a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture, like a countertop, and place your hands on it for support. Step 1 foot back, keeping your heel flat on the floor and your toes pointing forward. Bend your front knee slightly while keeping your back leg straight. You should feel a gentle stretch in the calf of your back leg. Hold this position for about 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can lean a little closer to the wall, but remember to keep your movements slow and controlled. This stretch is fantastic for improving flexibility in your calves and ankles, which can help prevent stiffness and even reduce the risk of falls. Now that we've gone through all 5 stretches, let's talk about how to put them together into a simple, daily routine. You don't need to spend hours on this, just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference. Start with the seated hamstring stretch to warm up your legs, then move on to the neck stretch to release tension in your upper body. Follow that with the shoulder roll stretch to loosen up your shoulders and upper back. Next, do the seated spinal twist to gently stretch your lower back, and then move on to the hip flexor stretch to open up your hips. Finally, finish with the calf and ankle stretch to keep your lower legs feeling strong and flexible. The beauty of this routine is that it's flexible. You can do it all at once or break it up throughout the day. For example, you might do the seated stretches in the morning while you're having your coffee, and the standing stretches later in the day when you're up and moving. The important thing is to make it a regular part of your day. Consistency is key when it comes to maintaining joint health and preventing pain. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a little encouragement. It's never too late to start taking care of your joints, and these stretches are a wonderful way to do that. Even if you've been feeling stiff or achy, small, consistent efforts like these can lead to big improvements over time. You don't have to do everything perfectly, just do what feels good for your body. And remember, it's not about being as flexible as you were in your younger years, it's about staying active, mobile, and pain-free so you can enjoy life to the fullest. I'd love to hear how these stretches are working for you. Have you noticed a difference in how your joints feel? Do you have any favorite stretches of your own? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips on staying healthy and active at any age. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here's to living your best life, staying flexible, and keeping those joints happy and healthy. Until next time, take care and keep moving.